Good morning, folks. Got a chatter, shows a lot of buzz and excitement for auction day. Welcome, I'm Sandra O'Brien, auctioneer, working alongside fellow auctioneers Chris Kennedy, Mark Morrison, the tall one over there against the window, and Daniel Pengelly just to my left. Now, a very warm welcome to our owners this morning. We acknowledge and we thank you for your ease of access and presentation over the past few weeks. And we also thank you for choosing to work alongside Harcourts Gold and your lead marketing consultant, as we do acknowledge there is choice in the marketplace today. Thank you, and we wish you well. Moving on to introduce you to our management team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, these folks are here to help support and guide you through today's proceedings. If at any time you need to speak to someone, please reach out and they'll ably assist you. Firstly, our fabulous leader to my right and business owner, Lynette McFadden. And we have our Papanui managers standing just behind us, Henry Cochran, Jane Meyer. Put your hand up, everyone, so people know who you are. That would be great. And also Naomi Birch, and she's looking resplendent in blue today. We've also got our Spitfire new branch opening at the airport, and that's managed ably by Mitchell McDonald. She's just looking at some last minute paperwork. Further up the road is our Redwood office, and Margaret Danza takes good care of that. We also have Mark Thompson representing Mortgage Express here today. Just having a wee look for him. He's probably just doing some last minute paperwork. If you've got financial questions at all, please do call on him as well. Now, to my left is Alana. Alana takes care of what you see on the screen here. She also beams to the world via our webcam. Now, at any one stage, we can have a very large number online. If you've joined us that way this morning, we wish you well. Now, I know your lead marketing consultant will have made all the relevant documentation available to you over the recent weeks. That's the LIM, the title, and the contract from which we work. That contract is approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. And it's to that contract that I now take you. There are a few rules and regulations that we must play by. Now, your auctioneer may nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised and may refuse any bid if deemed not to be in the best interest of our seller. And firstly, our sellers too have set a reserve. Now, that reserve price won't be disclosed to our bidders, but subject to your bidding, reaching or breaching that reserve, then the highest bidder shall become the auctioneer. The auctioneer shall become the purchaser. The auctioneer or a licensed real estate agent may submit a bid on behalf of any other person. Now, if this does happen, the paperwork will have been cited and signed prior to the commencement of the auction. Our sellers reserve the right to bid exclusively through our auctioneers. Now, this is referred to as a vendor bid. Now, if this occurs, please rest assured a vendor bid will be identified as the term vendor bid, and it will be clearly well below the reserve price. Our sellers also reserve the right to withdraw the property from sale before the property is actually sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, what this means is our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 of the contract and have actually withdrawn the property from auction and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen from time to time, but it can be alarming if you wish to be spoken to. What you need to do is make sure that you need to hold that highest bid. If a dispute arises concerning any bid, our auctioneer will simply re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. And finally, if you're the lucky purchaser this morning, which is identified by the sound you all want to hear, before you head away to celebrate, we ask you to do several things. Firstly, sign the memorandum of contract recording the sale. Secondly, arrange payment of the 10% deposit of your purchase price. And thirdly and finally, complete the GST information in Schedule 1 of that same contract. Buyers, those are the rules under which you bid and buy today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Good luck to our bidders and to our sellers. We wish you well. I invite Chris Kennedy to the podium to get things underway with our first auction this morning.
Thank you, Sandra. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harcourts auction rooms here at the 471 Papanui Road. My real pleasure to represent you and our owners today. I'd like to the room Mary Turnbull. She's our first auction of the day, or she's our first representative today. Number 27 Lansbury Avenue. Mary, welcome to you. You've had a wonderful campaign, as evidenced by the fact that today's auction at 27 Lansbury Street Avenue has been brought forward. Now, what that means is that the rules differ slightly from what Sandra has gone through. Shortly, I'm going to announce what that pre-auction offer is. Now, that pre-auction offer is at a level that is acceptable to our owners. I'll give you some time to digest that, take that on board, because that'll be the first time you will have heard that number. Should we see bidding from that point, we'll hold an auction. If we don't see any bidding from the announcement of the pre-auction offer, I will simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer. Now, I won't be placing any vendor bids because our reserve has been met. I won't be withdrawing the property from sale and selling it outside the room. And we will be taking bids from the floor quite actively should that take place. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best. And as we've said today, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Mary, wonderful campaign. Let's move forward with that. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful owners. The property itself, though, it's more formally described as number 27 Lansbury Avenue, Strowan in Christchurch, and that's postcode 8052. It's a freehold parcel of land, some 723 square metres. You'll find that on lot 3, deposited plan 21077. That's contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 3A, Folio 1106 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 23 through to 24. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. No change to that large chattels list. That hasn't changed. But I do remind you, the chicken coop, it does stay. So this becomes the good life when you move in. And when we talk about you moving in, possession and settlement date, that's one of the same. That's set down for Thursday, the 13th of October 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Now, this has been a fabulous campaign, but I'm going to take you back just one last time and remind you what we have on offer here before we look for your competitive bidding and before I announce that pre-auction offer. I love cul-de-sac living, and the reason I love cul-de-sac living is because it offers a sense of privacy, it offers a sense of safety, and the little ones tend to play not only in the yard but out on the street, because the only traffic that's going into the cul-de-sac is generally those that are coming to see you or those that live in the location. It becomes a community, and a community that cares more than we actually realise. And when you walk through the front yard of number 27 and through the back, you are blessed by a beautiful northwest facing yard. It's full of fruit trees. As I've said, the chicken coop, that's going to say you can add to that. You can have your own free range eggs. The home itself, though, gee, I tell you, I love these types of homes. Great bones, beautiful living. It's big, it's bright. 3 fabulous bedrooms, a wonderful bathroom. This is a superb home. And when we think about its location in the heart of Strowan, to my way of thinking, folks, it doesn't get much better than this. This is a fabulous offering. It offers an array of choice. You've even had your own little area out the back for those wayward teenagers called to sleep out. Put them out there because that's where they're best kept, I feel, having a couple of my own. Ladies and gentlemen, we've received a pre-auction offer at $1 million. At $1 million, I'll give you time to take that on board. It's the first time you've heard it, but surely there'd be 10 from here at $1 million. $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the market. We sell at $1 million. If I don't see a bid, I simply knock the property down to the initiator of the pre-auction offer. First call at $1 million. 10 with you, sir. Welcome to the bidding. Good luck to you. Good to see you at 1,010,000. 10's the call now at 1,010,000. Do I look for 10 on from here? But at 1,010,000, we're on the market. We sell. 20 now with you, sir. Thank you. Welcome back in. And 1,020,000 is at 30 back with you. At 1,020,000 is the bid and 30 on the knot. I take it, sir, at 1,030,000. 1,030,000 there we have back at 40 if you will. 40 it is. 1,040,000. Beautiful location. And 50 he says straight back and you'll go 60, will you, sir? 60 it is. 70 here. At 1,070,000, I'd go 1-1 if I were you. Okay, 1,080,000, 1080. There's the call and 90 now. At 1,090,000, fairly bid an offer. Do we go 1-1? Quite practically damaging that move. It's a whole lot better. 1,090,000 bars. We're on the market. I sell at 1,090,000. First call. Is there 5, sir? Would you lose it for 5? At 1,090,000 here. I'll take a 5 if it helps. Hammers up. I'll give you 3 opportunities, sir. First call at $1,090,000. Second call at $1,090,000. Are you sure, sir? At $1,090,000, third final call. Need to know. 95's the call. 1-1 bid here. 1,100,000. At 1-1's the call. Do you go to 105? At 1-1 bid. You've changed your mind once, sir. I'm happy for you to do it again at $1,000,001. 1-1's the call. Hammers up. I'm going to sell it at $1,100,000. I'll take a 1 if you like. Keep you involved. At $1,100,000. First call. Are you sure you're out? Permission to sell? Second call at $1,100,000. Third final call at $1,001,000. Last chance, sir. I'm going to sell it. Hold tight. Delighted to announce 27 Lansbury Avenue. It goes. It goes. It is. Gone and sold your way, sir. Well done. Wonderful start here in the gold auction rooms. We'll put some bidding music on, get ready for our next auction, and I'll hand over to Mr. Mark Morrison, who'll carry through with the campaign at 16 auctions today.
Thank you, Chris. With Lansbury to get things underway. Very nice to join you at the front of the room for the first time. Mark Morrison, my name, one of 3 auctioneers taking the rostrum throughout today's program. We now move across town to Shirley. I take you to number 7 Birkdale Drive. Anna has been our lead agent, haven't you, Anna? Congratulations. You've run a wonderful campaign, Anna Weber. Over the last few weeks, you've been very, very busy. You've been the shining light greeting everyone at the front of this beautiful home. It is an estate and freehold that we sell you today. It's 839 squares, more or less, of that freehold parcel. Lot 6 depositor plan, 789929, all outlined in that certificate of title and has been making available to you. Now, the 15th of November of this year is the conjoined settlement and possession date. Schedule 2 outlines the chattels you received and those further terms. You've read and reviewed them long into the night over the last few weeks. Clauses 23 and 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding today, folks. What a beautiful surprise that greeted me as I wandered on up the driveway in the front door. I'm not just talking about seeing Anna when I arrived, I'm talking about the home itself. It is absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. There is a place and a space for every face and every occasion with this home. The family dinners, the Sunday afternoon barbecues, you can just see yourself in this home entertaining. It really is beautiful. For many of you, however, it will be that oversized triple garaging that will appeal. I know it certainly was connecting me to the property, and that space just tucked up the stairs above that garage, a perfect little hobby room, potentially the play space for the little ones. Outside, everything's so perfectly proportioned. that entertaining area, well orientated, so private on a gorgeous Canterbury day such as today, it would be the place to be. 4 bedrooms, possibly 5, depending on how you want to set this one up. This is a home that will continue to grow for you and your family as you move forward for many, many years to come. Folks, my instructions are nice and simple today. I'm going to place a vendor bid representing our lovely owners at $850,000. Should we move forward and say 25 on the rise from there?
$1 million.
$1 million, Dr. Evil.
25.
And $1,025,000. At $1,025,000, is there $1,050,000?
35.
$1,035,000. Interesting strategy, Matt.
Back.
And 50 with you at $1,050,000.
75.
And 75, jumping the bidding, get in quickly. Come back at 1.1, but at $1,075,000, I have first chance. Second call with you, Matt, at the back of the room at 10.75. Do you come back for 10 on the side? 1.1, showing confidence. That's the way to do it in the auction room. Just jump the bidding once more. Clearly ready to buy property in this location at $1,001,000. Why wouldn't you? First call. At 1.1, I have. Come back with just 5 on the side. Help them out, Nicola. Started off with a hiss and a roar.
5,000 more.
5,000, welcome back.
And 20.
And 20, okay, at 20 on at 1,125,000. At 1,125 the bid, with a good strong 20,000 bid. That's the way to do it at 1,125. Take good certainty from that, encouraged by the interest at these levels. Plethora of bedrooms on offer. Beautiful indoor-outdoor flow here. Entertainer's delight, I would have thought. At 1,125,000, don't shake your head this way. Try up and down. First chance at 1,125 with Matt on the back wall. Twice at 1,125,000. Third call. Final chance. Do we just pause? It's with Matt at the back at 1,125,000. Just here with Matt, just on the, just in here. I know it's a busy room today, Jane. Just get those elbows out. At 1,125,000 with Matt. The bid's here. No, you're right here. Yep. No. Matt, introduce yourself to Jane. Help her out. We haven't even got masks on this week. Makes it a whole lot easier. But at 1,125,000, don't have instructions at this level. I look for 5 anywhere in the room to continue that debate for ownership here at number 7 Birkdale Drive. Triple garaging, oversized triple garaging at that. Which is
1,150,000.
1,135. Appreciate the bid. Another 10 on at 1,135,000. Gorgeous enclave of homes here. You're tucked down and away off that quiet cul-de-sac at $1,135,000. I sense we may be close. Sit tight, Matt, and your clients at 1,135. First call. Nicola, how are we looking over here? What about a little $1,000 on the side? You can see the bit smile. At 1,135, make room for Jane. She's coming back again at 1,135,000. Twice call. Duncan, how are we looking over your side? Any interest at this stage? No? Appreciate you being here. No, you didn't come to see me. Potentially, I'm ever hopeful, ever optimistic. 1,135,000.
Well played, Duncan.
Love the banter. It's all good fun, but we're here to sell 7 Birkdale today. Make no mistake, at 1,135,000. The bid's here with Matt Luce and his clients. Third chance at 11.35.
No, that's all right. We're going to pause.
We're going to take a pause.
Yep.
Matt, we're going to pause with you. Offer your clients the first opportunity to buy. Pausing at 1,135,000. Program moving forward, if we may. I take us forward, folks. I take us forward now to 49 Murray Place in Mirabel. Ash and Shah Sutherland Todd, they have been your lead agents representing this fine property, assisting you complete your due diligence over the last few weeks. Good luck to all involved today for this very special property. It's an estate and freehold that you gain. It is 768 square metres of freehold land. Part lot 12 and 13 on deposit of plan 1253. That's all outlined in that certificate of title that Ash and Sharp have been making overwhelmingly available to you. I note some registered telephone bidders may come into play today. That's fine. Side of the paperwork, happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. It's extensive and expensive by the looks of it. And those further terms, clauses 23 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis here today, folks. My words probably don't do this one justice. This is an absolute showstopper of a residence. This location is reserved for some of the most upstanding and outstanding homes in the Garden City. You will just be surrounding yourself. You are buying into this beautiful enclave of homes. Surrounded by quality homes means you are surrounded by quality people. No less than 5 bedrooms are on offer here. That offers you huge amounts of flexibility on the accommodation front. Whilst the look and feel of this one could have you thinking, could have you dreaming that you are somewhere in rural France or Spain, what a pleasure that would be. But at the same time, you're not, are you? You're in the heart of it all, so close to Mirabel. You've got all of the conveniences, the energy, the vibe, if that is what you are looking for, of Mirabel and the surrounds. Wonderful schools that you gain entry to, the CBD and Hagley Park, just a short stroll or drive away. They say the best way to improve your memory, folks, is to buy an unforgettable home. I think this is the home for you. I'm going to open up things once more on a vendor bid. 2,450,000 is the line in the sand that I draw. Who's got 2.5 to go? Your turn, your time. 2.5. Saw you there at the back, ma'am. Good luck at 2.5 with you. Quickly and confidently, and why wouldn't you at 2.5 million? Who's got 2,550 next? Should be quick and easy at this level. First chance at 2.5 with 2,550. Nice to see you, Amanda, at 2,550,000 straight back at 2.6 will be the rebuttal. 2.6, she says confidently. Thank you, Lynette, at 2,000,006. And Amanda, it's your turn, your time at 2.6 for Murray Place. Quality here at number 49. What's cool? At 2.6. Twice, there should be no hesitation. Third chance, as I look for a mere 50,000 on. At 2,006,000, will I place a vendor bid at 2,650? No surprises on behalf of my owners. At 2,650,000, let's move north together at 2,007,000. Vendor bid with me at 2,650, looking for 2.7 from you. It's your turn. Should be super easy and comfortable at this level. Gorgeous home. 2.7. Thanks, Ash. Thanks for your help. At 2,007,000, I have. Amanda, I look back to you on the telephone. At 2,007,000, it's away from you. At 2,700,000 for Murray Place. You are in the heart of it here. Stunning home. Should be a pleasure to call home, I would have thought. At 2,007,000, I have. Once called. As I look for another 50 on. Second chance, otherwise we simply pause. Third and final, at 2,007,000, Ash, let's just pause. Let's catch our breath. We'll offer an opportunity to our highest bidder north of 2,007,000, and we'll come back with an update very, very shortly. let me take you back to our second in the catalogue, which is 7 Birkdale Drive in Shirley. We paused with our highest bidder just a few minutes ago at 1,135,000. Matt, I understand we've had a gracious increase in the bid through to 1,145,000, an increase of 10,000. Confirming the bid, thank you so much. I now look to our lovely owners who are just tucked away in the corner. I understand at 1,145, we're selling, aren't we? We're on the market. Out she goes, folks. We offer you finality, happiness, and a bright future ahead at 1,145,000. But I reopen the auction. I welcome a bit north of there. Perhaps a little 5 on the side. Might be the best $5,000 you ever spend.
One more thousand, please.
One more 1,000. Welcome back. My Austin Powers bidder and 4 more at 1,150. At 1,150 with another 4 on. Come back with another 1. They often stop on those round figures. Test it. First chance, selling at 1
One more.
1151. Come back at 1160, man. Yeah? No? Come back with one of your own. Perfect at 52. You happy 52 weeks of the year here too at 1,152. I sell away first chance. Best time to buy is right now. Get your weekends back. Get your lifestyle. It's expensive putting a picture on the car driving around open homes. One twice. As I sell away at 11.
More.
2 more at 54. Doubles me up at 1154. Transparent and open are these auctions. 55 on top or just 1,155. I take it. That's fine. At 1155. Going away. Another 2 do you come back with? 1,156.
One more.
56 and I sell. 57. We can play a little game of tennis, that's fine. We'll go one by one. At 57, I have. It's 11:57, that famous Alamino P song. I'll give you all the time. If I get that reference. First chance. You got it, Mitch? Good.
One more.
11:58. 11:58 the bid. Here, on the market, we sell today. Got to fight for these good homes. 60, 1160. Putting 2 together, the peace offering. 1160. Well, you're very welcome. Would you like to bid though? You're done. At 1160. Okay. I'll give you 3 chances to change your mind. You've fought valiantly for this one. Hate for you to come in second place today. But I sell away in the corner to the best bidder today with the best money at 1160 first. Second chance. Absolutely done. Out. Appreciate the bidding. Third and final, man. It looks like you've done it at 1160. Congratulations. It's going your way. Going. And sold the place. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your strong bidding today. All the best in your future house hunting. What have we made? 268 Littleton Street in Braden. Sandra O'Brien, fellow auctioneer, she takes that hat off and she now puts her sales consultant hat on. She's been representing this wonderful opportunity in Littleton Street over the last few weeks. Good luck, Sandra. Good luck to our lovely owner that we represent here today. This is an estate and freehold. You gain 855 squares of the best land available to us here in New Zealand. That's all outlined in that certificate of title. I won't go through it one piece by one piece. The 6th of October of this year is the day you get the keys, you get to move in, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels and your further terms are clauses 23 through to 27. I remind any recent arrivals that your bidding in all cases today is cash and unconditional. We just seek 10% from you by way of that deposit at the fall of the hammer. 268 Littleton Street. I mentioned this on my Instagram when I visited Littleton Street a couple of weeks ago, that if you lack character and charm as I do, then this is the sort of home that you need to be buying, because it will just elevate that character and charm that you otherwise don't have. This is just an absolute treat in terms of how I would describe the home. It's overflowing with character, all of those period features that we just don't see in modern homes. Well, you certainly gain them here at number 268. I love the outlook from that kitchen, dining, living space out onto that beautiful private backyard. On days like today, it would be magical. You've got the deck, you've got the established and private garden space to kick back and relax. Look, if it's not the character features that aren't enough for you, well, you've got the heat pump and the fire. They will warm you, won't they, year round? They'll keep you nice and comfortable. The location, it's an absolute winner, isn't it? Because you're so close to the hills for the weekend activities and health and exercise, the CBD, and plenty of shops and malls in the area at the same time. Folks, I'm going to start things away on a vendor bid, $600,000 with me. Nice, easy place to start. Who's got 620? What say you folks would like to start?
Yep.
620. Thank you, Margie. My eyes all around my head on these days. It's 620. We're underway at 620 as I look for 40 anywhere. Once called at 620 for Littleton Street. Quality real estate. Twice called.
640.
Welcome in. I got it here at 640. Oh, 650, even better, sir. Sorry to disrespect you. At 650,000, sir, you had an opinion on value?
Yeah, 670.
670, welcome in. At 670 and
700.
700, nicely done, sir. At 700,000.
725.
725 at 7.25. Can't pick the increments today. You call them, I'll count.
737.
737. Let's take off together, sir. At 737, 750 with 13 on.
760.
At 760, and sir, what's your quirky number? 773. Love it, sir. 773 with 13 on.
795.
780 and 785. Tim, thank you. Nice to see you at 785. And 800 here. Squares the ledger at 800. First chance at 800. 18?
Yeah.
18, thanks, Tim.
820.
820.
828.
828.
850.
850, even better. 850 here. First chance. 858, sir. Something like that. At 850, I have at the back of the room. First, second.
55.
855, and I might need some instructions at this point, if I may. At $855,000, I have with you. 860. Tim, your turn. Help your client shake the head in the other direction. At 800, yes,
We're on the
Jane.
market and selling.
Very clear. At $860,000, sir, I sell you the property in Littleton Street. At 860, Tim, that may change your client's thinking. At 860, out she goes, Sandra. Keep working here with my numerical whiz. Once at 860, opportunity abound here in the future, potentially with that land for some. Twice called, I'll take $1,000. Do you lose it for that? Have a go. What else would you do with your money? There you go, Tim, at 861. Welcome back to the fray. 865. Good bid, sir. You're going to need to come back with something punchy. And he did it at 865. Here's the market, open and transparent. At 865, we sell away. First call. Sir, how about here? Can't tempt you back in? Appreciate the bidding. At 865, twice! Third and final. Done. Out. Silent. Sir, it looks like you've done it. Congratulations at 865. It's going your way. It's going, and it's done. Well, congratulations. Thank you, Scott, our beautiful owner, for the opportunity to represent you. Let's keep our day moving forward. We move forward to our 10:30 catalogue. I appreciate we're about 10 minutes behind. I do just remind you, however, that we work to confidential reserve prices. Your job as the bidders is just to get the bidding up to those reserve prices, and if we can work together to do that, the highest bid, who's bid that I or any of the other auctioneers accept, will very simply be the purchaser. I can nominate the sum by which the bids are raised, and we can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. Vendor bidding may be something you've seen us do a couple of times already today. Remember, if we place a vendor bid, we'll call it a vendor bid, and it's always under our selling instructions, so under those confidential reserve prices. You just need to bid above a vendor bid to stay in control and to keep things moving along. I now acknowledge and welcome Mr. Simon Watson. He's been our tour guide towards home ownership here in Beach Road, 2/144A Beach Road to be precise. Good luck, Simon. Good luck to our decision makers. Today we sell you an estate in cross lease, 90 square metres more or less on that cross lease lot to deposit plan 37455, all outlined in that certificate of title that you would have been reviewing in recent times. 6th of October is the conjoined settlement and possession date. Those further terms are clauses 23 and 24, and Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive by way of that purchase price. I love the location and the positioning of this cute little 2-bedroom unit in North New Brighton. You are so close to that naked baker that you can just hop down the driveway for a pie and a coffee in the morning in the same time that it took me to explain that sentence to you. The home itself, I would suggest, is a great opportunity. It's a fantastic starting point in terms of what you do gain. The DBS system, you've got the heat pump, single car garaging plus the carport as well. But at the same time, so much upside, so much opportunity to add your own value, add your own touches, modernise as you see fit. You just need to muster all your resources for this one, put your best foot forward, and win the auction first and foremost before you get that privilege, don't you? My instructions today are to open the bidding at $260,000, and I look for 280 somewhere in the 400,000, a little better than I was asking for. Lovely play, Lauren, at $400,000. Don't be put off. I'll look for 10 anywhere in the room. Is there 410 somewhere? You just take confidence that this is good real estate. Someone bidding 400,000. You're nodding, so you'd like to bid 410? 405. Absolutely. I work with you at 405, and good luck. And straight back with you, Lauren, at 410. Clearly committed, not curious, at $410,000. Once called, do you come back with 5 more of your own, sir? 420. Nice bidding.
25.
425. Hesitation just costs you more, but I welcome your bidding at 425. At $426,000. But sir, don't be put off by that. Just work with me. I'll help you out. At 426, do you bid me 430? Yeah, 30. 430. Welcome back into the fray at $430,000. 2-bedroom unit. Love the potential and the opportunity here at 430. Lauren, it's your bidder's turn. First chance. At 430. Twice called.
431.
431. Very good. Not sure if that would be my strategy. Sir, this is when you come back with something strong and confident. Come back at 435. That's right. Clench the fist. You've got this. 435. Good bid at $435,000. And Lauren, your turn, your time. Don't shake the head that way. I've said that a couple of times already today. Doesn't help you into home ownership, shaking it that way. Let's talk. At 435, down the front, and you're in front, sir, which is a good place to be in these auctions. Twice! North New Brighton, wander down to the beach, catch a wave potentially. Third and final, at $435,000. I may just pause here with our highest bidder at $435,000, unless I see an increase. All rights transfer here. You happy for that risk? Anything can happen. Very good. While we pause here at 435,000, sir, we offer you an opportunity to own Beach Road north of 435. Good luck. now take us forward to number 6 in your programs, which is number 8, Cantara Lane in beautiful Summerfield. Mark Wong, Yuting Ying have been our lead agents. These two superstars have been meeting and greeting you at the open homes and assisting you on your journey towards home ownership, at the same time very ably representing our lovely owners. Good luck to all involved and good luck to the bidders that we have here in the room. Today you gain an estate and cross lease. All of that information is outlined in that certificate of title that Mark and Yuting have been filing through to you for your review. Settlement date is really, really easy, just 2 weeks from the unconditional date, which would imply today, should we be selling under the hammer. So just a couple of weeks for you to wait to get the keys and move in. Those further terms of sale are clauses 23 through to 25, and the list of chattels in Schedule 2, well, they remain as circulated, and you've had plenty of time to read and review those. Cantara Lane, Summerfield. I think it's one of the hottest suburbs that we have the privilege of marketing property here in Christchurch. There's no surprises, really, given the proximity to the wonderful lifestyle, the outdoor pursuits of the Port Hills. You'll find Chris Kennedy up there on his bike or just running up those hills like the gazelle that he is. He's an absolute athlete. So you gain all of that lifestyle, but at the same time, maybe it's education. The schooling that you look for. Well, Summerfield School, Cashmere High, quality educational institutions, there's no doubt about that. You gain the fantastic cafes. It really is also easy and close here. Potentially it's the home yourself. Well, you're going to fall in love with that. You already have, because that's why you're here. Just like me, it was built in the 1980s, very, very well configured and rather handsome at the same time. Now, I love the living spaces that are on offer and the way that they connect you from inside to outside, just that beautiful, beautiful flow. The garden, goodness me. I mean, if that's not award winning, then I don't know what is. I don't think there was a blade of grass out of place. So real testament to our owners in terms of the job that they've done there. Folks, it's really hard to secure a property in Summerfield. Here's a rare, wonderful opportunity to secure one for your very own. My instructions today: open the bidding at $500,000. Who's got 520? 600. 600, sir. Lovely. Gives me 5 times what I was looking for. Puts 100 on. Nice. 16, was it?
Yes.
16. Good luck. At 610, and sir?
700.
700. Like the cut of your jib, sir. At $700,000. At 700,000, but I'm really happy to work in tens here at the same time. Just one bid so far. Normally we get 2 at least from each bidder, don't we, Chris? That's our rule. That's our rule. You need to bid at least twice at Harcourts goal, but at 700,000 with my strong bidder. First call. I call it away at 700,000 for the first time for Cantara Lane, number 8. Might be lucky. Lucky number 8 potentially. Twice. Keep working on the phone. 705. Welcome in. 800, sir. You've been rounding me off each time. 710. Okay. 5 with the 5. And 15, sir. Your turn, your time. Call a friend if you need to, but at 710 with my strong and optimistic bidder. Make the phone call relatively quick though, sir. First chance in Summerfield. Don't let these opportunities pass you by. Second chance, 715. It was a good phone call to make at $715,000. And sir?
730.
730. Good. The wake-up call. At $730,000. It's a good strong bid with 15, sir. Do you want to match that $15,000 bid? Get me through to 45. Once. At 730.
735.
735. Absolutely. At 735.
745.
And 745. It's a good opinion. It's a good bid at $745,000. You call them out, I'll count them up. First chance, but I might need some instructions at this point, if I may, at 745. With our lead bidder.
We're selling, mate.
Selling away, Mitch. Very, very clear at 745, sir. I sell you the property. That needs to be conveyed down the phone, sir, as well. At 7.
1.
Absolutely, at 746.
750.
750. Resolute in his bidding. Good bid, sir. At 750, I sell. But to who to? You tell me. I play no favourites. I just favour those with the most money. At $750,000. Who wins it today? First call at 750 at $750,000 twice. 55, accelerating the bid. That's a good bid. Match that, sir, and go 760.
57.
Okay, 57, that's fine too. At 757, merely a suggestion. At 757,000, but it leaves 760 wide open for you. The telephone call's working well for you, sir. Every time you ask, you keep getting more. Which I had friends like that. First chance at 57. On the market, folks, and I sell away. Be very clear. Tucked down and away. Off the road. Quality schools in the area at 757. Once, twice.
758.
758. Gets his nose in front. Only just down to the thousands.
760.
760. Doubles me up, putting two of his together at 760. Good bid. How we value property, well, it's the best way to do it here in the auction room, isn't it? Open and transparent, especially now that we've lost the masks. $760,000. 761. Welcome back, sir. 765. I'll tell you when you paid too much. You're out. I haven't told you paid too much yet. You're just $1,000 behind. You happy to forego the opportunity in the beautiful future for $1,000? Surely not. First chance I sell here at $761,000. Twice. Regrets a terrible emotion, sir, I'm told. Third time, final time. What about $500 on the side? Very good. Really appreciate the bidding. All the best in your property search. At 761,000, I scan the room. I won't accept a late bid at 761, sir. It looks like the telephone call's gone really well for you. I sell away at 761. It's going, and sold here. Nicely done. Congratulations to our underbidders. Really appreciate your spirited bidding today, and thank you to our owners. All the best with the move.
Kia ora, everyone. Kia ora. Good morning. I'm Daniel Pengelly. I'm taking us now to 15 Niagara Street, Wainoni. Brought to the market by Caleb Griffian and Jonathan Bork. Where are you, gentlemen? Mr. Wave, thank you so much. All set to go?
We are indeed.
Fantastic. Formally described as an estate in freehold, comprising some 640 square metres on lot 24, deposit plan 21640. The record of title will have been readily made available to you by the gentleman during the campaign. Bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Settlement is set down for the 29th of September 2022 or any other date agreed in writing with our owners. Now, this property is being sold as is, where is. We take it that you have read clauses 23, 24 and 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. I see the chattels list is unchanged and that the wood burner is a nice little addition for those cold spring mornings.
Excellent.
Now, we have a home with plenty of heart here, having housed our current owners for 17 years. We've got a large living, kitchen, dining with a northwest facing deck. As I said, the 640 square metre section with space to spare. It's been recently painted on the outside, 3 good sized bedrooms, double garage and a bonus studio. Now, with the floors out by 62 millimetres, this home is in need of an investment by the next owner. So today I offer you a project and an opportunity. I open the bidding on a vendor bid of $200,000. Bidders with me, $200,000, looking for a rise of 20 from there. $200,000. $250. Thank you, Jonathan. Welcome in with a bidder on the phone. One of our agents working here. $250. Looking for 20 from there. Who takes us to $270,000?
300, thank you.
300 with Margaret Danza with another bidder on the phone. Thank you so much. 300,000. Jonathan, do you come back at 320? Is that a yes to me or a yes to... He's covering his face. It's like a spy movie here. 300,000 with Margaret. First time at 300,000. Looking for 20,000, Jonathan. Obviously, heaps of value to be realised here on this property. That should be quite easy. Take us to 320. Second time at 300,000. Got Eastgate just minutes away. It's going to be a beautiful family home once you titillate it and re-level those floors. Third and final time, Jonathan. I can't sell at this level. I don't have permission to sell, Jonathan. I need more. Margaret, can you take us to 320? So no. Happy to go with 10,000 then. Jonathan, do you have 10? No. Right, I'm going to give Jane some time to talk with Margaret. Happy to work with a 10,000 on the top. Or we simply pause and negotiate. We're going to pause. So I pause there on a live bid of 300,000 with Margaret. The auction is still live if there's further interest, and we will resume in the next 10 or 15 minutes.
forward to number 8 in our program. Thank you for your patience. Number 3, Hamilton Ave in Fendleton. Cameron Bailey, Catherine Aiken, our lead agents representing this wonderful property, and our lovely owners at the same time. Good luck to all involved. This is an estate and freehold. You gain 803 square metres more or less of that freehold parcel. It's lot 2, deposit plan 41075, which is all outlined in that certificate of title you've been reviewing. A lengthy and impressive list of chattels, I must admit. You receive them by way of your purchase price today, all outlined in Schedule 2. Those further terms are clauses 22 right the way through to 24. And I remind you that your bidding is cash and unconditional here today. Well, what a rare property this rare property is. This is one that I think you'll never tire of coming home to, such as its position and its outlook. I think you're going to be the envy of all of your visiting friends and family. I love the open plan living and dining. It's just so perfectly positioned to make the most of that daylight in terms of its aspect, and also just the way that you just spill out onto that private outdoor space. Gorgeous time and gorgeous place to be in summer. 3 bedrooms are on offer, whilst there are plenty of bathrooms on offer to make those morning routines absolutely that. I appreciated the insulated studio just at the rear of the garage there. That's going to be perfect for the weekend hobbyist, or maybe you work from home from time to time. That will be a nice place to do it. No matter your situation or your motivation, owning real estate in Hamilton Ave is always a very, very good thing to do. Here's an opportunity to gain entry into this very coveted street and location. Folks, my instructions today is to place a vendor bid at $900,000. I represent our owners at $900,000. Let's move forward in 25s on the rise. To make it really easy for you, at $925 is what I chase down. $925, absolutely. You'd have a go all day long at $925. Welcome into the bidding, sir. Nice. And $950, even better, accelerating things at $950. Should we just move in 50s? Make it really easy and quick. At $950,000, I look for $1 million on. Who's got 50 to go? First chance.
975.
Okay, just the 25s, that's okay. At $975, welcome in, Catherine, to your buyers. At $975 and $1 million, thanks, Cam. At $1 million, it's back here, Catherine, in the middle with Cam's buyers. 1025, would you say, sir? 1025, he says. Absolutely yes, at 1025 and 1050, Cam. Your clients are seated. They need to get back into the lead.
1-1.
1-1, putting 75 on, even better at $1,000,001. Confident and strong. Happy to work in your 25s if you like, Catherine. He's nodding. 1,150, accelerating as well. This is good, guys. Good bidding at 1,150 for quality. Should be easy at these low levels. First chance at 1,150, 1.2 beacons. Yes. The raise of the eyebrows, is that a yes? Yes.
175.
Oh, I was asking for 1.2. Would you like to bid 1.2 or just 11.75? 11.75. We'll leave the door open for 1.2 for the other party. Geez, this is a nice friendly room today at 11.75. You need to be friendly though to live in this area because it's a beautiful neighbourhood. Upstanding citizens surround you. Sir, too early for 5. Need 1.2 from you and you're worth it all day long. 1.2, nicely done at 1,000,002. Back here, what's the rebuttal, the retort, the rise?
225.
1,225, another 25 to go, and sir, 250 beacons. Yes, he says at 250, very clear, at 1,250. Once called, so close to the university, this is an educated decision. Wonderful school zones, you're in the Golden Triangle here, Burnside boys and girls.
2-6.
2.6, oh, just 10, okay. Interesting strategy. At 1,260, sir, come back with something strong and punchy. 75, good, okay, at 275, another 15 on. At 1,275, come back at 1.3, Cam. Get to those psychological barriers first. At 1,275, I have across the far side.
85.
Okay, 85. Can't pick the pattern today, you call them, I'll do my best to add them up. At 1,285 as we tippy-toe our way towards 1.3. I always say get to those barriers first. Shows. Thought you'd say that. Okay, at 1,290. Once again, ever hopeful. I asked for 1.3.
95.
95. Looking for 5 more, get me to 1.3. 1.3. There we go, we got there in the end. At 1,300,000. In your hands.
1325.
1325. That's a good strategy. That's better. At 1,325,000. Fight fire with fire.
Sorry.
That's okay. 2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 1,3 and 2,500. Gotcha. At 1,302,000 and some change. At 1,302,500. That might just welcome you back in. That might tempt you back in, Catherine. Surely. 1,310. Nice. Considered with 7.5 on. At 1,310,000. Another 2.5, if you like. Not sure it's the strategy today, but I work with you. We move them all together. 1,310,000 across the far side. Once. Make sure you hold that highest bid, folks.
2.5.
Yeah, 312 and 5. 1,312,500. I think that's like 3/16 of a million or something like that. But I'll check later. Yeah, 1,312,500. So you shook your head a couple of moments before, up and down. You want to get into Hamilton Ave, needs to nod the other way. Yeah, 1,312,500,000 dollars once, as I call it down twice. Happy to sit in second place. Third and final risky place to be. We'll just pause here at 1,312,000. Clearly don't have instructions at these levels, but you've got through the first barrier, which is holding that highest bid. 1,312,500. So a couple of updates for you, which I know many of you have been waiting for before we move forward in our program. Firstly, I take you back to number 5 in your program, which is 2/144A Beach Road in North New Brighton. We paused some time ago with our highest bidder at $435,000. Now, we have had some lengthy discussions with both parties, decision makers on both sides out in the back rooms. The conclusion of those conversations is that our owners have made the decision to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they have made that decision to withdraw the property and sell it outside of the auction room. So congratulations to all involved there, and commiserations to our underbidders. I now take us immediately back in our program to our third of the day, which was number 49. Perfect, Chris. At number 49, Murray Place in Mirabel. You just give me the thumbs up when you're ready, Chris. I can talk all day long. Don't you worry about that. 49 Murray Place. We saw some good bidding earlier on today, and we got through to $2.7 million. We paused the auction at that point, and we had a conversation with our highest bidder. You're all ready for me to go, Chris? So, all ready to go, Chris? Perfect. So we paused at $2.7 million. We once again have had some conversations out in the back negotiation rooms, and once again the conclusion of those conversations is that our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they have made the decision to sell the property outside of the auction room. So once again, congratulations to all involved. Alana, we'll put some bidding music on, and then we will be back with Delies Lane very shortly.
I take you back now to 15 Niagara Street, Wainoni. We paused 15 minutes ago and negotiated out of the room, and the owners have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract to withdraw and sell. So we are sold. We'll put some music on and we'll be back with you shortly.
Moving forward, 3C Delies Lane in Littleton is where we head now. Ash and Shah Sutherland tied, represented just by Shah. Ash is still just tied up on Murray Place. Good success there earlier. Good luck, Shah, on behalf of our owners that we represent here over in Littleton, over the hill or through the tunnel, no matter how you please. 3C Delies Lane in Littleton. It's an estate and freehold. It's 478 squares of that freehold land, which is Lot 2 deposit plan 433416, all outlined in that certificate of title that Ash and Shah have been filing through to you. Friday, the 7th of October, is the conjoined settlement and possession date or there is reference to clause 25 and those further terms, clauses 23 to 25, basically just referring to the fact that code of compliance certificate may be issued and then settlement will fall thereafter. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive by way of your purchase price. Well, I think life can be fraught with that feeling of hustle and bustle, the everyday life, so busy we all are in 2022, that rat race, very repetitive. Perhaps you just need to take some time and move to Littleton and just unwind a little bit. 3C Delies Lane, I would suggest, would be that perfect place to do that. The views I've visited, if you've seen the home, you'll know what I'm talking about. Those views are absolutely magnificent. The eye is drawn to the horizon and to an ever-changing landscape. You will never tire of taking it in. The home itself, so many benefits, of course, being newly built, and places to both socialise and at the same time to unwind by that log burner, potentially reading your favourite novel with a nice glass of red. Seldom do opportunities come up in Littleton, especially homes of this stature, of this quality, and the fact that it is brand new. Your own little slice of paradise, folks. We just need to work out its value in the marketplace. Nice way to do that is with an opening bid or offer. Tell me what you'd love to pay. Very seldom does it buy it. Let's have a go. Who's got 950? Very good. Well, if you sit on your hands, I represent our owners at $950,000. Vendor bid at 950. I look for 50 on. It should be super easy to bid me $1 million for this little slice of paradise. Escape that rat race. Get away from it all. Get so close to town. First chance at $950,000. And wander down the hill on the weekends to the Littleton market. Twice! 950 as I look for 50 on. Scan the room for the third and final time at $950,000. Will I advance the bidding on behalf of my owner through to $1 million even? I'll look for a little $20,000 anywhere in the room. Just for that first right to negotiate, you can have a conversation with us. Improve your lifestyle. First chance at $1 million on that second and final vendor bid. Otherwise, I will simply pass the property in. Twice. You are the premium buyers here in the auction room. Now's the time to put your hand in the air. Third time. Final time. Surprising, folks, for a good opportunity. Shah, I hand the property back to your very capable hands. You and Ash will work with all interested parties at this point in time. Those with conditions can certainly enter into the battle for home ownership in Delies Lane. Good luck, Shah. All the best to Richard and the team as well. Harewood Road in Papanui is where we take you, just down the road around the corner from Harcourts Gold. 145 Harewood Road. Jack Milligan has been our lead agent. Jack, all set to go. Good luck, my friend. Good luck to you and good luck to our decision makers here. This is an estate and freehold, 625 square metres, I should say, of that freehold parcel. Lot 2 deposited plan 62928, which is all outlined in your certificate of title. Thursday, the 29th of September of this year is the conjoined settlement and date, so just a matter really of days or a couple of weeks to wait before you get the keys and you get to move in. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. 3 heat pumps is certainly heartwarming to see. 23 and 24 are your further terms of sale. Those further terms, those clauses, you bid and you buy on that basis here today. Today, folks, we certainly offer you what I would suggest is a unique proposition, one that offers you a whole lot of versatility, a whole lot of space and options galore. There are effectively 2 main parts to this home, to this dwelling. This could work for all myriad of situations. Maybe it's multi-generational living. Potentially you'd like to have a work from home situation where you can separate home life and work life, but you want to do it with no commute. So much potential, plentiful garaging and off-street parking, and you're buying into a really, really good location, which is overflowing with convenience. So many amenities in this area, what with Northwood, North Link and Bishopdale Mall just down the road. 145 Harewood Road, folks. Let's start things away. Who'd like to start me away with an opening bid or offer? I'm in your hands. What say you? Crowd goes silent. Standoffish crowd. It's not a library team. You need to get your hand in the air. There's 600,000 anyway. Very good. Well, as you percolate away, I don't hesitate. I place a vendor bid at 600,000. Vendor bid at 600,000 to kick things underway for 145 Harewood Road. Flexible options are plenty here, no doubt about that. Just need someone with vision. That person is certainly not me. First time though at 600,000 on a vendor bid, but you're much better than I. Twice at 600. Third and final chance on that vendor bid at 600,000. Is there 20,000 anywhere? Well, I advanced the bidding through to $620,000. I chased down 640. Should be really easy at these sorts of low levels. At $620,000, my second vendor bid. Looking for another 20 to go, get me through to 640. We can have a conversation with you for the first time at 145. Harewood Road, twice at 620. Third and final chance at 620. Well, Jeff, I just advanced the bidding through to 640. One last vendor bid. If I don't even see a little 10,000 anywhere in the room, I'm simply going to pass the property in at 640. Clearly worth more than that, and you can take your chances with the conditional market. Once, twice. Circle. At 640, Jack, I pass the property back into your capable hands. Good luck in our endeavours moving forward. Before I officially pass the property in, we do have an asking price to announce of 719,000. So 719, the property is priced at number 145 Harewood Road. You can buy it today at 719. I'm surprised there's not already a line forming in front of Jack. So good luck to all involved there. Priced at 719.
good morning. I'm Daniel and I'm going to take you to 5 Octavius Lane, Stockburn. We've just skipped ahead by one, but we will be returning to Western shortly with Cameron Bailey. This house has been marketed by Caleb Griffian and TK Ubai Singer. All ready to go, gentlemen? Wonderful. This property is formally described as an estate in cross lease. You are bidding on a half share of 690 square metres, all described on the record of title that Caleb and TK will have made readily available to you during the campaign. Bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Settlement is set down for the 27th of October 2022 or any date agreed in writing with our owner. We take it that you have read and understood clauses 23, 24 and 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. The chattels are unchanged and I see you're getting a few extras chucked in there of a refrigerator, night store heaters, a washing machine and chest freezer. To me that sounds like a bargain. This house, when I went to visit earlier this week, charmed me as much as its lady owner. Elizabeth has enjoyed her 20 years here, and at the age of 91, she can attest this is a healthy home. It's been well maintained, and like Elizabeth, is not showing its age one bit. It surprised me with how good size the lounge, the dining, the kitchen is, and your 3 double bedrooms, with the master having that beautiful walk-in wardrobe and ensuite. It's warm, it's low maintenance, it's walking distance to Bush Inn, and I believe Elizabeth tells me if you're willing to flirt with the neighbour, they will take your bins out on bin day for you. Now, I have clear instructions of what to do here. I'm opening on a vendor bid of $600,000. $600,000 to get you into Sockburn, close to Bush Inn, looking for $20,000 on the rise from there. 600,000 with me on a vendor bid. This will enable Elizabeth to head off to Wanaka for her next adventure, because at 91 she is not ready to stop.
10.
610. Thank you, team. Welcome in. It's 610,000. Looking for another 10. Take us to 620. First time. It's 610. Second time. Got the bus stop right outside, beautiful park just across the road. Second time, third time at 610. Well, I'm simply going to pause here and we can have a conversation. I don't have permission to sell at that price, but we will go outside, find some rooms out the back and have a conversation. Paused on a live bid at $610,000.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. In the interests of expediency, we're going to jump forward in our catalogue and move forward to our offering of number 70 Bronco Drive in Aidenfield. Now, that's been proudly brought to the market by Michelle Fu, Tammy Tang, wonderful duo here. They've filled your inboxes with all of that information that enables you to be here to bid and buy today. Are you all set to go, team? Good luck to you today and good luck to our wonderful owners. I just remind you that we work today with confidential reserve prices. They shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to those reserve prices being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept shall be the purchaser. As your auctioneers, will nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised, and we can refuse a bid should we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. I, or a licensed sales consultant acting on behalf of another party, may submit a bid. Now, should they do that, we'll identify those parties prior to the bidding or while bidding takes place. Now, what that means is we've got a number of our team and a number of our colleagues in the room here today bidding on behalf of purchasers. Be assured we've seen the paperwork. We're very comfortable with that paperwork, as should you be. Now, myself, Mark and Dan, we're the only parties bidding on behalf of our sellers. We have exclusive rights to place bids on behalf of our owners. Now, if we do place a bid on behalf of our owners, we'll clearly identify it with terminology such as vendor bid or bidding on behalf of our owners. Be assured those bids will be placed well below the reserve price. Now, if a dispute arises concerning a bid, we'll simply determine that dispute or re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. You're bidding today, cash and unconditional. Good luck, buyers. I wish you all the best. Let's move on to number 70 Bronco Drive. That's how the postie calls it. That's in the heart of Aidenfield in Christchurch. This is a wonderful freehold parcel of land, some 997 square metres of terra firma. It's on lot 15, deposited land 484886. You'll find that contained and described on certificate of title, folio 687963 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels list, and we take that you have read and understood clause 23. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as we've said all morning, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession and settlement. That's the day your life just gets a whole lot better, and I would also love an invite to the housewarming, and that is set down for December the 16th, 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let me take you back to Bronco Drive. This is a superb home. It's got absolutely magnificent curbside appeal. Off-street parking, you walk through that beautiful big entranceway, and there is no disappointment here, folks. No disappointment at all. Beautiful big living, all facing out onto that yard, that north-facing section. Easy flow indoor and out. Magic kitchen. You'll be able to build some culinary delights there that'll satisfy not just you and your family, but those that will come and visit, because this is what I call the entertainer. Separate formal living. That's where you go away and hide. That could be the TV room. That could be the library. That's got a multitude of choice. An array of accommodation, wonderful bedrooms, beautiful bathrooms, and a fabulous ensuite, double garaging, and loads of off-street parking. If you've got toys, then bring them to Bronco Drive, because that's where they will fit. They'll park beautifully on that driveway. Buyers, my instructions, open the bidding at $800,000. I'll look for 25 on the rise, if you will, at 800,000 on a vendor bid. Well, that worked, didn't it? I got all excited about that. $800,000 with me on a vendor bid. Who bids me 25 to take me north at $800,000? Should be an array of hands in the air at this level at $800,000. I look for 25. First call at 800,000. Twice the money at 800. Third call at 800,000. I look for 25. Well, no hesitation with me here on a vendor bid at 825. $825,000. Let's stay in the 25s. I look for 50, if you will, at 825, fairly bid and offered on a vendor bid. Couldn't sell, wouldn't sell, shouldn't sell at these levels at 825. I look for 25 on at 825. Who bids me 850? Or more, don't let me limit you. at 825, 8 1/4 the call. 825 buyers, I look for 25 on. Michelle, Jay, any interest at 825? First call at 825. Second call at 825. Third final call at 825. Well, no hesitation, 50 back with me at 850, $850,000. 850, ladies and gentlemen. I look for a rise from here at 850. Let's shorten the stride. Bid me 10 for the right to stop and have a conversation. Jay, bid me 860 and we'll pause and have a conversation. But I'm at $850,000. I look for an increase from here at 850. $850,000. Bid me 860 and we'll stop and have a conversation. Present you with an opportunity to purchase. 850 is the bid. 850. Give everybody time. Open and transparent at 850. Beautiful opportunity in Bronco. Aidenfield, beautiful location, like-minded housing all around you, quality residences. 850 is the bid now at 850. First call at 850. Second call at 850. Bid
850.
I'm at 850. I look for 860. Would you bid me 860, sir? We'll stop and have a conversation. Can't sell it, won't sell it to you at 850. Look for 860.
860.
860? Yes, we will. At 860, no hesitation. 860. True to my word, I pause with you, sir, at $860,000. We'll find some space out the back. Offer you an opportunity at 860. Auction is still live. Pause with you at 860. Good luck. We'll come back to you with an update shortly.
Number 3, Hamilton Ave. We paused some time ago with the bid at $1,312,500. I said that was 1 3/16 of $1 million. I know you guys will know. In fact, that's 1 5/16 of $1 million. So, firstly, an apology from me. At $1,312,500. No changes. No change of instructions or updates in that respect. We're not on the market. What I'm going to do is officially pass the property in, if I don't see a bid north of there, and then I'm going to price the property. So at $1,312,500, is there a bid further from there? First, second, third, very good. Well, what I'm going to do, Cam, I just pass the property back into your capable hands. We're now priced at $1,425,000 in Hamilton Ave. So 1,425 is our asking price. You can buy it today at that. Good luck, Cam, in your endeavours. And whilst we've got you, we will just move straight on to number 11A, Western Road in Mirabale. Number 11 in your catalogue, in your program today. Brought to the market by Cam and the team. Brendan Hart's been working alongside you as well, Cam. Good luck to all involved. This is an estate and freehold. It's a very generous 1,037 squares of that freehold parcel, which is all outlined in your certificate of title. Bidding today is inclusive of GST, so what you bid is what you pay. Settlement date set down at the end of this month, Friday the 30th of September 2022, or any other such date that's been mutually agreed. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels, and your further terms are clauses 23, 24 and 25. Bidding is cash and unconditional. 11A Western Road, I think it's one of the well-kept secrets just in terms of the offering and the opportunity, because you're tucked down and away off this quality street and you are surrounded by quality homes and quality neighbours alike. The home itself has so many beautiful places and spaces for you to kick back and relax and entertain, so private. And that the living spaces never forget the outlook and connection to the private and substantial gardens and entertaining areas. You gain tasteful updates to that kitchen, which have occurred in recent times, which makes cooking up a storm an absolute breeze. And for those that wish to transition those dinner parties into a night out in Mirabale, well, it is really an easy hop, skip and a jump, I should say, down the road to Mirabale and all the bars. Folks, let's open things up at $1 million on a vendor bid. We'll move forward in hundreds on the rise, please. At $1 million on a vendor bid I have, and I look for 1.1 in the room. $1 million with me on a vendor bid, first chance for Western Road, quality real estate that we offer you today. Twice, over 1,000 squares of freehold land, third and final chance. Excellent schools within easy reach here. Well, I simply advance the bidding through to 1.1. My second vendor bid at 1.1. I look for 1.2 in the room. First call at 1.1. Twice, quickly. Third and final. Should be pretty easy as I look for 1.2. Surprising, folks, the way you're so standoffish today, even though you're sitting down. Very good. I advance the bidding through to 1.2. My final vendor bid at $1,200,000. Is there 20,000 anywhere in the room? Just for the right to have a conversation, a chat with Cam and through to our owner. But at $1,200,000 on a vendor bid, once, twice, quickly, third and final time. Are we done? Out silent. Very good. Well, Cam, I pass the property back to you. Before I do that and round things off here, we are now priced at $1,499,000 for quality real estate here in Mirabale, priced at $1,499. Good luck, Cam. Good luck to our owners that we represent. Alana, let's reinvigorate the crowd with some catchy music, and we'll be back very, very soon. Let us move forward now. We made 2/166 St Auburn Street in St Auburn. Before I take you there, I just remind you of some of the rules and regulations by which we play by, because there are a few recent arrivals to the room. In all circumstances, for all auctions, our owners have set confidential reserve prices. We won't disclose those reserves to you, the bidders at large. Your job as the bidders is the most simple one today. It's to get the bidding up to those reserve prices. Assuming we can work together to do that, the highest bid, whose bid that myself, Dan or Chris's auctioneers accept, will very simply be the purchaser. We can nominate the sum by which the bids increase, and we can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the very best interest of our owners. Vendor bidding may be a phrase that you've heard of. You may have seen it from time to time already today. A vendor bid is always placed under our reserve price, and if we place a vendor bid, as auctioneers, we will label it a vendor bid. You'll be under no illusion as to what is happening. Now, when the hammer falls in your favour, you are the winner. Congratulations. Before you commence celebrating today, we will ask that you complete the documentation, the paperwork, and pay a deposit equaling 10% of the purchase price, and also complete the GST information which is outlined in Schedule 1. Let us now move forward. Mark O'Loughlin, Pedro Park have been the two gentlemen meeting and greeting you in recent times in St Auburn Street. Good luck to the both of you. This is an estate and freehold. It's a neat and concise 134 square metres of freehold land, but it is your very own. It's lot 2, it's deposited plan 577342, which is all outlined in your certificate of title. Friday the 30th of September is the conjoined settlement and possession date. I know we have a registered telephone bidder who may come into play. I'll point them out should that situation arise. Schedule 2 outlines your chattels, and further terms are nice and easy. Clauses 23 and 24. This is a super smart, rather elegant 3-bedroom townhouse that we bring to the market today, folks. It's very well thought out by the folks at Connell Architecture. There are plenty of extras here to like. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, look after those nice and easily. Plenty of space. Whilst downstairs the living really is so nice and easy. I love the flow. It's nice and light and bright, and the connection from inside to outside is super, super easy. Location, well, that's a big tick as well, isn't it? With school zones of the very best available to us here in Christchurch. You're so close to St Albans and Mirabale and the CBD. What I'm going to do, folks, today is open up the bidding at $800,000 on a vendor bid. 800 with me, and I look for 20 on the rise from there. 800 with me on one of those vendor bids I mentioned a few minutes ago, looking for 820 in the room. Should be easy.
820,000.
820, Mark O'Loughlin with that registered telephone bidder I mentioned. Welcome into the fray. Good luck to your buyer, Mark. At $820,000, I call it away for the first time. Looking for another 20 somewhere in the room. Who's got 840? Let's continue the conversation. Twice. Easy, just buy this and move in. All the hard work's been done at $820,000. Third chance at $820,000. Well, Mark, let's just pause with your buyer on the telephone at 820. Not for sale at 820, but we'll offer you an opportunity out in the back rooms north of that level.
Welcome back to the front of the room. I take you back to number 70 Bronco Drive in Aidenfield. I give you an update on that sale and on that property. We paused some time ago with the bid at $860,000. I can tell you that we've been out of the room, we've held some discussions. There's been no change in those instructions and no change in the bid at $860,000. I open the property back up at $860,000. If I don't see a better bid, I simply pass the property at $860,000. I give you 3 opportunities. We're not selling, but I open up at $860,000 once, twice. Third call, all silent, done at $860,000. Had its time, folks, at $860,000. Look, I simply passed the property back in. I know we had conditional interest outside the room. We'll continue to work with our highest bidder as well. But at $860,000, I pass back to Tammy Tang, Michelle Fu, and our owners at 860, and we'll work with all interest outside of the room. Should you have any interest in number 70 Bronco, please avail yourself upon either Michelle Fu, Tammy Tang, and they'll take you down that pathway to ownership. Good luck, and we pass back in. Forward, Cameron Bailey, Catherine Aiken, welcome to the room. You've had a busy morning already, Cam. Catherine, you all set to go?
Yep.
Oh, Catherine's just out on the phone. That's wonderful. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful owners. Cameron and Catherine, they've filled your inboxes with all of the information to enable you to be here today for our next offering, which is more importantly described by the postie as number 46A Rhodes Road, Linwood in Christchurch City. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 420 square metres. You'll find that on lot 1, deposited plan 432980. That's contained and described in certificate of title, folio 526125 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So once again, buyers, what you bid is what you pay. No change to the channels. We take that you have read clauses 23 through to 25. And you bid, you buy on that basis. But I do remind you that clause 21.2 just outlines that there will be a refund of some $317. That's passed over at time of settlement. Put that into your bidding. It may make the difference between ownership or not. Possession and settlement date, that's one of the same. That's set down for 10 working days from the date of this agreement or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let's just have one last look before we look for your competitive bidding. This is a modern standalone home that offers a low maintenance lifestyle and low maintenance living. It really is a perfect first home or investment, or in fact, if it is your second home, it offers those opportunities, or do we just refer to them as a opportunity? It's a wonderful offering. It's big, bright and sunny living. It sits nicely on its section and it's superbly fenced. You've got 4 bedrooms, you've got en suites, and you've got a magnificent functional kitchen that will enable wonderful culinary delights to be prepared and delivered. The indoor-outdoor flow, that's really, really easy. It's in a private site, and of course it offers wonderful, wonderful internal access garaging. This is a cracking good home, whether it be, as I say, your first home or in fact an investment. You should really get your hands in the air. You should really be a part of this situation. Buyers, my instructions: open the bidding at $450,000. I'll look for your rise from there at 450. Is there 470? 450 with me on a vendor bid.
460.
Well, why not? I'm in a good mood. Welcome to the bidding, sir, at $460,000. Hope to see you at the end. Won't buy it at the moment, but 460. You're in front at this stage at 460. I look for 80 on the rise at 460. Bid now at 460. Who bids me 80? I still look for 20.
500.
Sorry.
500.
Oh, beautiful. Welcome to the bidding at $500,000. Good luck to you at 500,000. $500,000 the bid. Do you come back at 520?
510, please.
All right, you go on 10s. Happy to take your 80s. But at 510's the bid now.
550.
550. Wonderful. $550,000. 550's the bid now at 550. First call. Second. At 550. Third call then at 550. You bidding, sir? 550 on the window. Against you now. My right, your left. You need to look at me, sir. 550. It's against you. Chiropractically damaging. I've said that earlier today. That's a better movement. 550 with you at 550. 550 call now. Look for 70 at $550,000. First call at 550. Second call at $550,000. Third call at 550. Do you simply improve your position? I can't sell it to you at 550, man. Can I ask for it?
570.
570. Okay, $570,000 bid with you now at 570. $570,000. There's the bid, buyers at 570. I come back to my starter. Is there another 10 from you perhaps at 570? It'll be back to that open home trail. Not a lot of fun. Shoes on, shoes off. All day Saturday, all day Sunday. Get your life back and bid today. At 570 is the bid. 570 once at 570. Twice the money at 570. Third call at 570. Can I ask you to improve your position?
600.
Oh, beautiful. 600. Should have asked for more. But it's $600,000. Bids with you at $600,000. Cameron Bailey working away there with our clients and buyers at $600,000. Bid with you at 600,000 at 600,000. 600,000. There's the bid now. I look to our starters. I give you another opportunity, another chance for ownership and happiness, I would suggest, at 600,000. 600. Cam working hard. We'll keep talking, Cam, will I? Okay.
Tell us a joke.
Tell us a joke. All the jokes I know are dad jokes, and I get told off for those, so I won't. But at $600,000, bids with your client in the corner there at 600. 600,000. Can I ask you to improve at 600? I don't have those instructions to sell, but bids with you at 600. 600,000. Can I ask you to improve? Getting nothing back from anybody at the moment. But at $600,000, beautiful day out there. Great day to be buying property in this wonderful
601.
601. Beautiful. Cameron, 601. I'm 601 on the window. 601, Cam. Thank you. Would you round me out to 605? Give me a bit of chance. 601's the bid now. $601,000. Amanda, nothing from your clients? 601? Terrible shame. 601. They'll go home.
605.
605. Thank you. Welcome back at 605. $605,000 the bid now, buyers at 605. I don't have those instructions, but I know Cam's working hard at 605. $605,000 for bedrooms. Fabulous. Fabulous home. Great starter at 605.
We're selling, Chris.
Sally, hold tight at 605. You may have done it at 605, but I give you 3 opportunities to place another bid, my good friend who started this. At 605, first call. I'm going to sell it. Now's the time to fight. 605, the second call. Regrets a terrible emotion and you'll be back to that open home trail. Third final call at 605. All done, all silent. Delighted to announce you've done it. We're going to sell 46A Rudds Road. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is. Come on and sold your one. Well done. Congratulations. That's the way to do it. Good luck to you all.
I take you back now to 5 Octavius Lane, Sockburn. We've been out the room in negotiations, and I'm happy to say that the owners have utilised their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and they have withdrawn and sold. Put the music on, and we'll be back shortly with 1 bar 309A New Brighton Road. everyone. We move now to 1-309A New Brighton Road, Burwood. I'm Daniel Pigel. I'm going to be your auctioneer today, and this house has been brought to the market by Caleb Griffian and Jonathan Thorpe. All ready to go, gentlemen? Yeah. Fantastic. This property is formally described as an estate in cross lease. You are bidding on a half share in 1,021 square metres, all described and contained on that record of title that Jonathan and Caleb have made readily available to you. Bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Settlement is set down for the 31st of October 2022 or any other date that you have agreed in writing with our owners. Now we take it that you have read clause 23, you bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. I see the chattels are unchanged and that you've got some panel heaters and even a refrigerator as a bonus. Now, while our owners, Mel and Sue, have enjoyed their 27 years at this address and have many cherished memories with their children here. Now it's time for the next owners to enjoy this modern home on a private rear section. Double glazed, fully insulated and wheelchair accessible, this home is very easy to say yes to. Let alone that high stud double garage my dad would kill for. First home or downsizer's delight? Let's find out. My instructions are very clear to open on a vendor bid of 400,000.
450.
450. James working with some clients in the front. Welcome in, James. Good luck. 450,000. Looking for 20,000 on the rise from there. 450. Who's going to take me to 470?
460.
460. Bidding on yourself. Good work. That's the way to get it. 460. Work in the tens. Who's going to take me to 470? Quiet and silent. We consider, hopefully, the calm before the storm of home ownership. 460, first time. Second time, that beautiful Avon River walk out front. 480. Welcome in, sir. James is trying to cut you off at the pass, going straight to 480.
490.
You come back. 480 over here.
490 here. 490 here.
Thank you, Chris. Very good. I'm getting arms waving. 480 there and 490 back right here. James, take the lead. You take us to 500, sir. I'm not sure what that is. Is that flirting or is that a bid, sir? You've got great eyebrows. Is it 500? 500, sir. That's it. And 510 back to James. He's holding the lead fiercely. 510. Who's taking us to 520? First time at 510. Second time.
520.
520. There it is. We come back at 530. You're slowing down a bit, James.
530.
530. There we go. Keep that pace on. 530,000. Palms is only 5 minutes away. It's going to make shopping easy. Get those Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, no problem. Second time at 530.
535.
535 with a bit of sass and 540 aggressively straight back, sir. First time at 540. You come back with another 5, sir.
542.
542. I'll walk with you on the 2. 543, and we're getting down to the 2s and 1s. 543, take us to 545, sir.
544.
544. James, so we come straight back. You might have done it, sir. He's slowing down. Yes, Jane?
We are on the market. So.
Fantastic. We are on the market at 544,000. Our owners are on the move. They're ready for that next stage at 544. First time. Second time.
1,000.
And 545. Sir, don't lose it for a grand.
546.
That's the way to do it. 546. Fantastic. And we're getting some more text game from James. 546. First time. Second time is a Peter Ray home construction.
1,000.
Oh, there we go. 1,547. Going to fight for that master builder guarantee that's still on the house. 547. Straight back to 550, sir. Just go a bit harder and knock them out. 550.
548.
548. All right, don't listen to me. What do I know? I'm just an auctioneer. 548. We'll just keep going in the ones. 548. James is playing hard. He's going to get sore thumbs shortly. First time. Second time at 548.
550.
That's it. Thank you, James. Doing the right thing there. That's how you do it, sir. 550. Don't lose it for one. First time at 550. Second time.
551.
551. Good work, sir. They often stop on those round numbers. So you might have done it. 551. Second time. Oh, our owners are having a good time. You're happy with this, Sue? Yeah, keep going away. I would too at 551. Second time. Third time at 551. Come on, James, we're on the market. You've already fell in love. Should know what it's worth. It's worth more than this. I'll take 500. First, second, third and final time at 551. Sir, you might have done it. I'm pulling the hammer out. It's in hand. We're out. We're all done. Well fought there, James. We're going. We're going. Sold for 551,000. Congratulations, Mel and Sue. Congratulations to our buyers. Commiserations to our underbidders. We have one more to come shortly. Thank you.
an update for you. Our last auction of the day. Take you back to 2x166 St Albans Street in St Albans. We did see bidding earlier on. We got through to $820,000. I understand in the back negotiating rooms that we have an increase in the bid mark through to $850,000. I understand at this stage our owners hold the property in slightly higher regard than that. So what I do is I reopen the auction. I look for an increase in the bid north of $850,000. Otherwise, I simply pass the property in. First time at $850,000, twice as I count it down for the third and final opportunity at $850,000. Well, I'm going to pass the property back into Mark and Pedro's capable hands. Before I do that, I have an asking price to announce. You can buy 2x166 in Auburn Streets today, now priced at $899,000. $899,000. You can buy it today at that. So good luck, Mark and Pedro, and our owners that we represent. All the very best. And folks, that does wrap up proceedings here. That wraps up a very successful auction day here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. So I make it 10 out of 16 selling today unconditionally. Enjoy the beautiful weather, and we'll see you all again next week.